Hello everybody, Floppy Hat Photos back here again for another Be Positive van update. And you can see my puppy's laying in there just kind of chilling out, having himself a good time. He loves laying inside the vehicles. I think it makes him feel safe, like he's not going to get left behind. But if you remember before, both these barn doors on the rear and the side were not working. And with the help of some JB Weld and a bunch of time, I was able to basically get these both working now. So it's not, I'm not feeling 100% confident that's going to last forever. But what I done was, I don't know if this is going to show up at all here or not. I'm going to try and see if I can get this in there. If you can see right there is a big old glob of JB Weld that I've put on there. I think there's about 4 coats of that on there. I'm going to also next, now that I know it's working, I'm going to JB Weld it into place right there. So that way it cannot come back, it can't go forward, it's going to be sitting right there. And the only reason I'm doing that per se, because it is working at the moment, is every once in a while, about the 5th or 6th time I open the door quickly, the little ball and socket on the handle itself, which is out here, which you can see right there. That right there is the end of the cable, and I'm not sure if I can actually get up underneath here and see it up underneath or not. Let's see, not really, not well, but that right there is where the cable comes through. So if I actually JB Weld that into place, my hope and goal is that it will stay in place in that process. So now back here to the side door. Same thing, this one wasn't working at all. I had to tear the panels apart to get to it. Get this thing to focus again here for me. And as you can see, working. So a little bit of JB Weld, I think $7 worth of JB Weld, something like that, and it is working. The one thing I was going to basically, I'm going to point out here also, that is the rear or the bottom mount for this door. So this door is currently working, and if you notice it wiggles down here just a little when you pull on it, that's not good. That bracket down there actually jammed up, and a bunch of the plastic that's in it that holds it together was jammed around, so it wouldn't actually latch. So I've taken it out, pulled it apart. It was actually JB Welded all up in here too. But with the busted old, you can see a little bit of it right there. That little bit of off kind of whitish gray color, kind of tan color. That right there, little pieces. I need to get in there. I don't know how I'm going to get that stuff to keep it from jamming up. Because my fear is, if I don't get all that crap out of there, it's going to jam in the lock position, and I'm going to be tearing the door apart to get to it, and that's not going to be fun. So the thought I'd actually thought about just leaving it with just the top mount only, because the bottom brackets on these fail to work so much of the time. It's ridiculous how often they fail to work anyway. Even on my 98, it hasn't worked in the 10 or 12 years I've owned the van. The bottom parts never worked. Although, after 12 years or so, it does make a little bit more of it actually moves a little bit more than this. So, I thought about maybe just coming in here and like making a bolt, and just kind of bolt it to the floor, like just a paddle lock type thing, just like a hook, like a door lock to hold it from rattling around. But I might fix it, but I hate to spend 90 bucks on that darn thing. But if I do have to spend $90, it'll be fixing that one, which is in the bottom, and not all 4 of them, which will save me 90 bucks times 3. So, $270 savings right now with just the JB Weld, and I'm loving the fact they're opening up easily. As you can see, I'm trusting them. I'm going to go ahead and basically weld them into place, JB Weld them into place. So that's the best thing, and you can see here on the end, this one here will show you, that's all it is just a big ball of JB Weld that I put on there over and over again to keep it from sliding through that hole. And I realized afterwards I could have been a lot quicker by just putting a washer on there first time, but I didn't. I wasn't smart enough for that. So this one's going to actually have a washer JB welded onto that spot, because you can tell it kind of ran down because it actually set in the up position as I put coats of JB Weld on, and it just kept dripping down. So I'll put a little washer on there to hold it a little bit tighter in the spot also. So anyway, that's all we got for now. I will talk to you guys soon. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Get out there, get your travel on, and be positive.